Good afternoon, court. Today we have the team of Dane and Matteo versus the team of Caden and Logan over the topic of is Jill guilty of murdering Jack? Outside in my chambers, we decided that the team of Logan and Caden would give their opening statements first, followed by the team of Dane and Matteo. That being said, Logan, Caden, your opening statements.
Your Honor and wonderful ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my name is Logan Kinney and my partner's name is Caden Blackwell. Under the third law of the fairy tale justice system, our client Jill is innocent until proven guilty. During this trial, we will prove to you, jurors, that Jill is innocent of pushing Jack. You will hear that Jill pushed Jack down the hill, but we have profound evidence that shows Jack slipped in the mud from the rain the previous night. We will prove this with boot marks and a weather forecast from the night before. With this, my co-counsel and I hope you will make the right decision. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
And Mr. Kinney, will you approach my bench? I'm more worried about your test, which I hope are not. All right, so jury, team B is entering a point of view as innocent of murder. Dane and Matteo, your opening statements.
Your Honor and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for giving us your time. Today, we will prove that Jill is guilty of murdering Jack. We have video footage of this action when Jill pushed Jack down the hill, which is why she is guilty of murder. These reasons are why Jill is guilty of attempted murder.
Okay, and then you approach my bench real fast. All right, so jury, team A is entering a plea of guilty of murder. Caden and Logan, do you have any, jury, let's go ahead and do this. Jury, go ahead and score both teams' opening statements. And Caden and Logan, do you have any comments, witnesses, or evidence at this time?
Yes, we have witnesses.
Which witness would you like to call up?
We would like to call up Widow Prosser.
Widow Prosser to the stand. Left hand on if you can keep your balance. Left hand on. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in? So jury, witness one will be Widow Prosser. Caden and Logan, your witness.
What were you doing that morning?
What morning?
The morning that Jack slipped on.
Okay, the morning that Jack slipped, what were you doing, Widow?
Well, I was walking my dog. What did you see the morning Jack was doing? I saw two youngsters walking up the hill. One had a tail. Did you see Jill push Jack? I saw no contact. If Jill wasn't there, then where was she? I think she was at the well, on the tail. About what time did Jack sleep? Well, I woke up at 7:30, got ready, got my dog, and went on a walk. So 8 o'clock. Did it rain Friday night at your house around this area? It was fine. There was a bunch of noise and wind everywhere. Thank you.
Guys, would you like to cross-examine the widow?
Yes. The day that you saw, the day you saw Jack slip down the hill, where were you?
So if you can imagine the hill,
Okay, so were you behind or on the side when you saw this incident happen?
I was on the side.
So, are you sure you didn't see Jill push Jack?
Yeah, they were like 10 feet away.
Okay.
I have glass. No, I'm not blind.
Okay.
Well, clearly you were at one point. That's all you did was. Dane, do you have anything else for the widow?
No.
Widow, if I may invade your personal life and touch on a sensitive subject, what happened to your husband?
Off the war.
Guys, she's trying to share a story from her heart.
I got a telegram. On the battle lines.
And he didn't make it back. Okay, I'm sorry. Widow, you may step down. Okay, jury. Jury, pretty good job. I mean, that's what I'm looking. We're looking for intelligence. We're looking for a little bit of fun. Jury, from you guys, you laughed a little bit. You stopped doing this. Very good. Jury, go ahead and score the widow. All right, now let's regroup here. Dane and Matteo, do you have any comments, witnesses, or evidence at this time?
We have a witness.
Who is that?
Anne, Jack's mom.
Anne, Jack's mom, to the stand. Left hand on. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in?
I do.
All right, jury, enter Anne, whose mom?
Jack's son.
Jack's mom as witness two.
Jack and Jill's. So,
Hit it.
when Jack came home from the hill, was he hurt? Okay. And when Jill returned home, was she happy to see Jack hurt?
She was smiling.
He's smiling.
She
Okay.
was kind of happy.
I don't know what you just said. No further questions?
Yeah, no further questions.
Do you have any questions for Anne? No. Would you like to cross-examine Anne? Jury, let's get under control, jury.
The day that Jack slipped, what was he wearing? Specifically, what color shirt? What shoes was he wearing?
Speak up for us, Anne.
Normal shoes.
Normal shoes? With shoe bases. About what time did he come home? Okay, thank you.
Any other questions for Anne? Go ahead.
So you said that Jill came home or came over to Jack's house happy and smiling, right? When your friend slips, and it's kind of funny, they're going downhill, they're rolling. What is your reaction? You're gonna laugh, you're gonna smile, right? I think 90% of the people in here would be laughing and smiling. So if your friend came down the hill, it'd be pretty funny. Some of the people are even laughing right now, and I'd even fully slip. Thank you.
Don't raise your hand.
From our other witness, Detective Schniegler, this is the shirt, yellow shirt he was wearing the day he slipped.
That is the shirt that Jack wore
Yes.
when he slipped,
Detective Schniegler,
who we will get to later.
what?
Will they be coming up later?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Tell us why this shirt's important.
This is the shirt he was wearing the day he slipped, and once he went home to went to Jack's house to investigate, he asked for the shirt that he was wearing if there was any mud on it, or if there to see for fingerprints. and those were the vehicles.
All right, jury, go ahead and let me see that, sir. Go ahead and enter in yellow shirt for Team B evidence. Jack wore this on the day. Is there any mud or anything on it?
No, there's not.
It's clean.
Yes, it's been.
Okay. Any other questions for Ann? Any other questions for Ann? Step down. Jury, go ahead and score witness to Ann. Okay, gentlemen, right here. Comments, witnesses, or evidence. What do you want to show? What do you want to do next to win your case?
I have a comment.
Go for it.
If you are being scientific, you will know that water is usually found along geological rock formations that would rather be downhill than up. Also, wells are typically found on flat ground, not a hill. A hill would just increase the depth you would have to dig to reach water.
So basically, you're saying draw a. Let's get on the board here. Are you saying this? I have a seat, sir. Are you saying, based off of that, a hill? Great. A hill would normally have water where? You show me. Geographically speaking, I think, geologically speaking. So what's the point of you telling us that?
There wouldn't be a well up here, and she took him up there to kill him.
Okay, cap that real fast. Do you have anything to add with this? Nope. You guys have any comments? No?
No.
Okay, how about you guys? Any witnesses?
Yes, we have Todd.
Todd, to the stand. Do they know who Todd is?
Yeah.
Todd looks like a Freedom Academy student. Sir? Left hand on. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in?
Yeah.
All right, jury, enter Todd as witness 3. Go ahead.
Todd, did you see Jill push Jack down the day of the incident?
Yes.
Was it raining that day or the days coming of the incident?
No, not a cloud in the sky, and it hasn't rained since last week on Monday.
And that day, maybe water came down from the supposed well on the top of the hill. Was there any mud on the hill?
I think so.
Okay. No further questions.
Thank you. You got any questions? You're ready to cross-examine, huh?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So you said it hadn't rained until like a week ago Monday, right? Right here we have a weather forecast that says it rained on Friday and then it was clear Saturday morning.
Okay, so this is the 7-day outlook. Tuesday, cloudy. Wednesday, Thursday, cloudy. Saturday and Sunday, rain. So there you can see that. Go ahead and enter this into Team B's evidence. I would just call it weather map. Continue.
Did you go up the hill that day?
No.
Okay, so then how would you know that there's no mud? You just said there was mud there. But if you
I
didn't go up,
saw from my house.
how far away is your house?
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Okay, so what did the well look like?
It was like a well.
Okay, so what color were the stones?
I think it was like dry.
Dry color.
Dry color?
Yeah.
Sir, what color was the rocks?
Green.
Gray.
Oh.
Your witness. Continue.
Okay, so the well was green.
It's great.
Order. I know we had a moment there. You're laughing, I'm crying. Go ahead.
You saw the well at the top of the hill, right? That's funny because they just said the well wasn't on a hill. And we also have a slip mark of Jack's footprint that Detective Schneebler took.
Let me see the picture from Detective Schneebler. This was taken at the scene. So guys, jury, picture, you can see some of the grass and mud, and there's a large slip mark there. You're saying this is from the top of the hill, and is whose foot?
Jack.
Jack's foot. Thank you. Continue. Enter that as evidence for Team B, footprint.
What were you doing?
What was that doing?
Yeah, what were you doing?
I was outside looking at the clouds.
But you just said there were no clouds that day.
Well, there was only like a little bit.
But you said that.
Sir, you also said you were in your house.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I just got this sheet. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Sir, I think you've said enough. You may step down.
Thank you.
Jury, go ahead and score witness 3, Todd. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's regroup. I know we've had a few minutes there, but let's be attentive. Okay, you guys have no more witnesses, correct? One more. Guys, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, we would like to call Dr. Schneebler.
Good, let's get him up here. Dr. Schneebler, to the
Detective.
detective. That is witness 4. Left hand on. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in? Okay. Witness 4, Detective Schneebler. Jury, let's tone it down a little bit. Let's listen here to your witness.
What did you see when you went to investigate this?
I saw a slip mark from Jack in the puddle.
Okay. Did the slip mark?
Is that the exact footprint you saw there in that picture?
He took this picture.
So yeah, that's why I was asking. That is your foot. Okay, go ahead.
Did the slip mark fully resemble Jack's boot print?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the boot is this the boot Jack was wearing the morning of the incident?
It was
Can you explain why it's a little bit bigger?
because we had these stuff to make the piercing bigger. And my boot.
Jury, this is the proposed boot that Jack was wearing, that he slipped with, that matches Dr. Schneebler's photo. Continue. Enter in boot for evidence. What else do we have?
Is this the shirt Jack had on the morning of the accident?
It is.
And you got this from him when he went to their house. You remember this paper, right? You signed this paper with all of the evidence, where you found it, what time you found it.
Bring that over here, please. Let me explain see what this is and explain it. This is a crime scene security log by Detective Schneebler, and it's saying where he was, what time he was, and what he was doing. Enter that security log for Team B. Continue.
So you personally yourself checked for fingerprints on the shirt, right? Or any of those fingerprints?
Yes.
And were there any fingerprints on the shirt?
There were fingerprints, but they're on Jack.
So the only way Joe could have pushed Jack down the hill is by putting your fingerprints on the shirt, right? Did you ask Jack's mom, Anne, if she had cleaned the shirt?
I did.
Did she? Thank you.
Cross-examine?
How'd you get Jack's food?
Take it from him.
Okay.
He's the detective. He was checking the scene.
And what size is Jack's food?
11.
Okay.
That's just a guess.
Will you please bring me the boot, Logan? Size 11.
Oh.
Hold this for me.
Dude, but I'm not holding it. Hey, you're getting that one. Shut up,
You
you
can
lie.
take this though.
Order. So, proud judge moment. I thought that was a really good question, a really good attempt. You guys, I don't know, you got lucky a little bit, but I'm pretty impressed that the jury, you're following along and you knew that that was a key point. So very, very good. No further questions for the detective? Okay. You're saying that that is Jack's yellow shirt and it is clean
Yes.
and it has not been washed.
No, it's not the one.
Okay, so he slipped and got all that mud on his shoe, but
Yes.
nothing on his shirt.
No, because when you go up, it's all green, right? But from the rain last night, there was a little puddle that all the water got collected in, and when he slipped, it was just his boot that got dirty, and he fell into the grass when he rolled into the tree.
There's just one little spot next to dry grass.
No, not dry grass. It still had dew from it, but it had a little bit of time to like
So
get.
just a little bit of water, no staining dirt, mud.
No, just since it's a hill, all the
No.
water went down.
Okay,
the bottom.
okay, I got it now, I got it. I was wondering how that shirt was clean if there was that much mud, but that was one isolated spot.
Yes.
Okay, detective, step down. Jury, go ahead and score witness 4. The detective. You have another witness, correct?
Yep.
How many more witnesses?
No more.
Okay, this will be perfect. We're gonna go witness here, and then we're gonna go to any last evidences, and then the closing. So who is your last witness?
Jill.
Jill, to the stand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in? Okay, jury, go ahead and make a witness 5 spot. Jill, your witness.
Okay, Jill, so was it muddy the day you went up the hill? Okay, did you push Jack?
Yes.
Were you trying to murder Jack? Did you? Did Jack slip on the mud?
No.
Did you put? Did you put? Dude, no. Did you put strawberries on the?
Sir, what's the question?
Did you put strawberries on the ground?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions.
Okay, I have questions for you, and you're not even on the stand. What strawberries?
The strawberries Jack slipped on.
What?
What?
No, the strawberries that she put there to kill Jack. And
She
pushed them.
planted the strawberries there on purpose.
Yes.
That would have been good to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Okay.
planted them. So
Okay.
he would slip. in the
Do you
future.
have anything else for Jill?
No.
Cross-examine Jill.
Yes, and so if you place strawberries on the floor, right? Okay, how, so you know Jack's left your boyfriend, right?
Yeah, what is your relationship with Jack? Brother, friend,
Brother?
brother?
Yeah.
Continue.
And if you don't mind, why did you want to kill him?
That's what I had written on my stick-it note.
Because he was always mom's favorite, and I didn't like it, so I didn't get him out of the way.
So your weapon of choice was a strawberry and a hill.
And do you know how much, since he was brother, you can tell something obviously. How much did he weigh?
Approximately.
Would you say he weighed around 70 pounds?
No.
A little more, so like 85. Okay, so my point there was strawberries on the floor. If you step on strawberries, are you gonna slip or are you just gonna crush them?
Rhetorical, ma'am. We don't really need your scientific answer.
But she just said that she didn't push me.
Okay.
And your brother was like this, right?
No.
May I see?
Then what's he look like?
They are presenting that this is indeed Jill's brother. Brown hair, yellow shirt that we saw over there. About 80-ish pounds. Okay.
And since you and Jack are brothers, right? You guys have the same last name. And what was your last name?
Speak up, Miss Jill. What's your last name?
Smith.
And you had to think on that?
It's a hard one to remember.
And
You had 2 weeks to plan this.
the thing is, because Jack's last name is actually Jones. So
Okay. It's a bit.
and are these your fingerprints?
Yes.
It has her name. She signed it. 'Cause when Detective Schniggler,
Okay, let's enter in fingerprints to Team B.
when he searched the shirt for any fingerprints with his team, they could not find any fingerprints like this. Or they couldn't find any fingerprints.
So these are her fingerprints that were where again?
We got them from her boots.
Oh, okay, from birth. Okay. Thank you. Anything else for Jill? Anything else for Jill?
Yes. Oh, no, not for Jill, no, sorry.
Jill, you may step down. Jury, go ahead and score witness by Jill.
That's me.
So no more witnesses. No more witnesses. All right, we need to hear from you. Any last evidences or comments to help you win this case before we close?
Yes.
Good.
2 things. So, start off. In the riddle itself, or not the riddle, but the rhyme, it says, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up got Jack and home did trot as fast as he could caper. He went to bed and bound his head with vinegar and brown paper. When Jill came in, how she did grin to see Jack's paper plaster. And in case you don't know, paper plaster, the definition here,
Oh, good.
this is a soft substance applied to surfaces where it hardens either for walls, works of art, or as a cast used to hold broken bones.
So it's
Then-
the old way they used to make casts.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And then,
So why'd you tell us that?
because she tried to murder him and she only broke his arm.
Okay.
And then,
Let's, as you're thinking, let's enter the evidence for Team A. We'll call that broken arm explanation or article. What else?
also, when Jack went up the hill, Jill was attempting to murder Jack by pushing him down the hill. She did not succeed, but when Jack went to get help, Jill was nowhere to be seen. We know this because Jill was not mentioned of while Jack was getting help.
So she put the strawberries
Yeah.
and left.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you have anything to add, sir?
No.
That's all evidences? You're done with evidences? Okay, do you have any comments or evidences?
Oh, yes. We use your original story.
Yeah, sure.
It says Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. So you're saying that he put the plaster on his arm, right? But a crown is supposed to be your head because it's called a crown because you put the crown on your head.
Yes.
So he didn't break his arm. He damaged his skull, right?
No.
So
His
then you're
mom
saying
put
that
the
the story's wrong?
No, his mom put the plaster on his arm.
Why would she put it on his arm if he broke his crown, which is his head?
What injuries did he sustain being Jack?
Concussion and a broken arm.
He sustained a concussion and a broken arm. You guys are saying what injuries were sustained.
His head, he hit it against the tree.
So you have jury a decision to make. Is the crown the arm, and that would favor this team, or is the crown the head, and that would favor this team? Go ahead.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay.
So you said Jill planted the strawberries there,
And this will be rhetorical, unless I need you to answer.
and then you also said that she tried to push him, but you said that Jill left the scene right after she planted the strawberries.
So go ahead and clarify your story so we can understand what happened.
So, after she pushed Jack went to go get help because he was hurt, obviously, and Jill was nowhere to be seen. So,
And you have a doctor that could have like a doctor's note possibly of having a broken arm. Or
Do
something like that.
either of you have a doctor report of his injuries?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
his mom did the plaster and the.
And
Do we have any pictures of the injury, x-rays? Okay, continue. No one has anything.
could I question Anne for a second?
Ann to the stand. Left hand on. And then we're gonna get to closing. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in? Okay. So jury, don't need to add Ann again, but you might want to adjust your scores based on whatever happens here.
Did you have a husband?
Speak up. You do have a husband? Okay, what's his name, or was?
Jonathan? What was his last name? Well, that's funny because you're. So what is his last name? Because you should know it, right?
You are going to have your partner finish this course for you. What is your last name, Miss Ann?
Jones.
Ann Jones.
Ann Jones? Okay, so, you got your husband's last name, right? What's your married name? Okay, what was your maiden name? Smith?
Another Smith in the family.
So. Then, did she want to take your maiden name? She did? Well, I gave it to her.
How many kids do you have? Two. You have two. What are the names? Okay. So, the morning, Saturday morning, what did they go do?
Well, they went up the hill.
Okay, so they went up the hill, but they said that the hill wasn't even real, that you couldn't even get water, no, just to go get it. You just said they went to go get water. Why did they get a bucket if they weren't getting water?
I did not say they went to get water.
You just said they got a bucket. What were they using the bucket for?
Okay, so ask the question. Go ahead and answer.
What were they using the bucket for?
What's the bucket for that they brought?
She put her strawberries in there, and when she planted the strawberries down to make Jack fall down. That's what she did.
Okay, do you know where she put the strawberries?
On
Okay, where? Where about? Upper, lower? Towards the middle? Okay, so don't you think a little boy, pretty short, going down a hill, sees strawberries, what's he gonna do? Step on them, slip? No. If I was a little boy, I'd throw them, try to hit something, maybe walk around them, not slip on them, okay?
My son's different than me, so.
I mean, But your son is probably smarter than me, honestly.
Could be dumb, I don't know. He could have been born with something.
About this, Miss Ann, why did they need the water for?
Well, I didn't have water in the house to plant, like not plant, but like water the plants.
For your gardens?
Okay, you just said they weren't getting water. Now you just said they were. You're confusing your story.
They were supposed to get water, but they didn't.
They didn't get water.
No,
Why?
because the water, like my lawyer demonstrated, it's completely on the ground.
Okay, so then why'd you send them there? You sent them there because you knew there was water, and that's where your whole village got it from, right?
Was.
Oh, there was water?
There was
So
no, you didn't,
I'm getting a headache. And you may step down.
thank you. This is stressful.
Jury, again, if you need to readjust your scores for Ann, readjust your scores. No more witnesses, no more evidences, right?
Oh, we would like to play the video.
Yes.
Okay, then this is it? Then you will close and you will close. Okay, we have a video presented to the courtroom. Bailiff Lyric, will you get the middle two lights, please? Thank you. This should be a gem.
This one,
So where do you want it to start?
From the beginning and then I'll
Okay.
stop.
So I'm going to pause it here at the beginning, and then you're going to tell us roughly what we're going to see, and then we'll watch it. First, what are we going to see?
You're gonna see Jack and Jill going up the hill, and then you'll see Jack slip by himself while Jill's still getting water from the well, and then she'll slip later.
And also, you said she put the vinegar and brown paper on her arm, on Jack's arm,
On the side.
but earlier you said on his arm,
No,
not
it's
on
a
his.
blaster.
Okay, so in this video, it'll show us that she did indeed put it on his arm.
Okay, here we go.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling
Okay,
after.
pause it. As you can see clearly, Jill was still up on top of the hill and couldn't have any time to come down and push him. And Jack slipped by himself in that little puddle that we just showed.
So she could not have pushed them and then started to run down and slip herself after?
No. Could you play it back a little bit?
Yeah, I enjoyed this video.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
Anything else to add?
No.
Do you have anything to add?
Yeah.
Okay, make this last comment and then we're gonna get to closing. Bailiff Lyric, will you get the middle two lights?
So, can I see the boot?
Yes.
Okay, so, the boot is brown, right here, or black, whichever.
Black boot.
And in the video, he actually has yellow shoes on, so I don't know how that would, work. If this is supposedly the shoe that he's
Pull it
slipping.
back up. So the team of Dane and Matteo are noticing the boot brought into court today is a black boot with brown. This is a yellow boot. So take that into
Maybe
consideration.
call up Detective Schneebler.
Okay, this is it, because I don't want to get into a game of tag back and
Okay.
forth here. You're gonna call up Schneebler. You're gonna close, you're gonna close, we're gonna vote. Schneebler. Wait for the detective up. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, or whomever you believe in?
Yeah.
Okay, so this might readjust our witness 4 scores.
Okay, can you tell us why the boot is a different color?
Well, in order to get the fingerprints off, we have to put a little bit of special dust to make the fingerprints more visible, and that basically takes away the color of the boot.
Okay, so when you got Jack's boot first, they were yellow, but when you put the special dust on top, it changed the color and took the color out.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here's your shot. You can get it. You can have them 2 if you want.
Okay, yeah. You wanna, so how come there's no laces in the video? And there's laces here. And how come the shoes go above the ankle? Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of drawing, but
It doesn't look like it.
Okay, jury, also for team B, add in video clip as evidence. Schneegler, Vamoose. All right, we're gonna, jury, will you go ahead and score team A and team B's overall evidence score while you guys mentally get ready for closing statements? All right, Caden and Logan, your closing statements.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the Fairy Tale Court, the other team has tried to prove that Jill pushed Jack down the hill, but we have proven through multiple pieces of evidence that Jill is in fact innocent, as we said she was. And now we will hope that you make the right decision concluding. Thank you.
Thank you. In your closing statements.
Your Honor and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for giving us your time. Today we proved that Jill is guilty of attempted to murdering Jack. We have proved this by proving that the boot was actually yellow in the video and did not have laces. That reason is why Jill is guilty of attempted murder.
Okay, thank you. Gentlemen, right there, go ahead and step outside. And you two gentlemen step outside. Scoring time.